Mr. Speaker, the CI before Parliament seeks to promote the continuous registration of voters and advocates for an all-year-round registration of eligible voters at the district offices of the Electoral Commission. It is a clear departure from the previous system where the voters' registration was done for a limited period. Like its name, under the limited voters' registration exercise, the registration of new voters was only conducted for a limited period. It was not all year round. As such, persons who turned 18 years old after the registration period, as well as persons who had not previously registered to vote, could not do so when the time set aside for the limited registration, usually 3 to 4 weeks, elapsed.
Her briefing to the August House follows calls that were made by honourable members for the final ruling by the Right Honourable Speaker to the Commission to brief the House on the many issues surrounding the new CI before it is originally laid. The House on Tuesday, February 28, 2023, thus broke into the Committee of the Whole with the Commissioner and its delegates and the National Identifications Authority also with its delegates. Under this new CI, anyone eligible, she explained, can simply walk into any of the district offices of the Commission in the district where he or she intends to vote and register.
Under our new CI, anyone who is eligible to vote can simply walk into any of our district offices in the district where he or she intends to vote and register to vote. As indicated, this is a far departure from the previous limited registration exercise, where a person could not register, where a person who could not register had to wait for the next round of the limited registration exercise before he or she could be registered to vote. Honourable members, permit me to restate that the main advantage of the continuous registration exercise is that potential voters can register at any time of their choosing once the exercise begins. Interested persons who had not previously or who have not previously registered and qualified to vote will be able to register at their leisure and with ease, because it will be an all-year-round activity. As such, applicants will not be confronted with the long queues and frustrated crowds and possible conflicts that may lead to violence.
Ms. Jean Mensah told the committee that they are confident that the continuous registration process will minimize the burden of prospective applicants to the registration centers.
We are equally confident that the continuous registration exercise will minimize the busing of prospective applicants to the registration centers and thereby lead to an orderly, conflict-free process. I must add, honourable members of Parliament, that for the first time in our history, we are mainstreaming the continuous registration of voters as part of our regular activities. As such, our officers in the field will be fully engaged all year round.